More illegals committing crime? Tell me it's not so. How can this be? How can this possibly be? They swore the southern border was closed. I've heard so many times illegals don't commit nowhere near the amount of crime white people commit. I've heard that 1,000 times in the last 4 years. Well, that's true considering there are literally hundreds of millions more white people than there are illegals in America. But if you do it on a stat-wise, if you correlate to how many people to the crime, yeah, the illegals are killing us literally killing us. Literally killing us. So, but we have another one. This is just too funny. Normally I wouldn't talk about this, but this is just too damn funny. Do y'all remember is it Michele Wu? I believe it's Michele Wu, the idiot Boston mayor that threw the Christmas party and white people were not allowed? No whiteys. Can't have the white man there, the white lady. Round eye. Cannot have round eye. Round eye, go. You go. You no good, round eye, go. Yeah. An Asian racist against white people. And I know a lot of Asians. And I mean, as far as I know, they're not racist. They're pretty nice. I've never had a problem with an Asian person in my life. And so, but I've never met Michele Wu, who is apparently a white-hating Asian person, which I find hilarious. Well, she is the mayor over in Boston, Massachusetts. She's the mayor over there. And you know how the liberals, how they love their immigrants and they love their sanctuary cities. And this is absolutely fantastic. This is just funny as hell to me. Now, I hate that it's happening because I hate that the illegals are here because they shouldn't be here. But what makes it even that much sweeter is when they pull the wool over the eyes of the idiot people in the city they're in. I'm going to read this a little bit. Leonardo Anguar Sanchez of the Dominican Republic, 28, was arrested by Revere police on December 27th and charged with 11 criminal counts in Chelsea District Court. 10 were related to firearm possessions, including one for being an alien in possession of firearm. I love that law. That is fantastic. Alien in possession of firearm. And one for possession of approximately 10 pounds of the synthetic opiate. Sanchez was also charged in Massachusetts federal court on Wednesday with possession with intent to distribute more than 400 grams of fentanyl and unlawful possession of a firearm. Here's the rub. He had been living at the Quality Inn in Revere, where authorities found 5 kilograms of suspected fentanyl, an AR-style assault rifle, ammunition, 2 rifle magazines, digital scales, and latex gloves in his room. This is fantastic. This guy's been over here running a Breaking Bad criminal enterprise on the government's dime. Michele Wu, this clown, has literally been paying for this guy to live free to distribute his drugs amongst the people in Boston, over in Boston, happening right under her nose. She is such a hypocrite, it's not even funny. And the great thing about it is when they're talking about their sanctuary cities, which they just love, Michele Wu said that her sanctuary city policies make everyone safer. Everyone's safer. Safer from what? From the white people? From Round Eye? Safer from what? Because right under your nose in your sanctuary city, you have illegals over there with $1 million worth of fentanyl. Slinging it all over the place. An entire criminal enterprise that you're paying for. This is how stupid you are. And here's the amazing thing is these people who get to live for free on our tax dollars, these people, these are supposed to be inspected every 30 days. These are supposed to be inspected every 30 days. Meanwhile, this guy's got, pounds and pounds and pounds of illegal drugs and brandishing an AR-15. Was it an AR-15? It was an AR. Can't remember if it was an AR-15. You ever tried to hide an AR rifle? They don't exactly fit in a holster, and you sure as hell can't put them in your pants. They're not exactly small, AR, yay long for an AR. And this dude's walking around one, spreading fentanyl all over the place. Like I said, got a Breaking Bad criminal enterprise happening in there right under Michele Wu's nose. Because apparently she was too busy hating whitey to pay attention to what's going on in her own sanctuary cities. Well, I guess all these people were having great sanctuary. Hell, they were high all the time. Sanchez was dealing out drugs to everybody. So I guess that was their sanctuary. This is absolutely amazing to me. The Democrats and the liberals are such hypocrites. You know, they put these people up for free. This guy is running an entire criminal enterprise out of it. Then they have the audacity to come out and say, we're shocked. We're shocked that this is happening. Okay, you're the only ones that are shocked. We've been telling you this for 4 years. Can it be that Republicans are that much smarter than Democrats? I mean, it has to be. Because we've literally been saying for 4 years, these people are murderers. They're killers. Now, not all of them, but a big number of them are. A big number of them are. If they weren't murderers and killers, then why do we have an illegal alien crime statistic that we never had before until Joe Biden? They're committing crimes everywhere. And the Democrats are cool. The border's closed. Just ask Mayorkas. Everything good. Everything A-okay, bro. A-okay. No illegals coming across. No drugs coming across. Everything's good. Everything's solid. We're good to go. We're good to go. It's all in your head. Those videos you're watching of the tens of thousands of people coming across the border, those are stunts done by right-wing media. Those really aren't illegals coming across the border. So I guess the right-wing media got a bunch of people together, put them over on Mexico's side, and said, look like you're breaking in. Climb the wall. Come across the water. Give me a break, man. These people are absolute idiots. Absolute idiots. And to be shocked that you set up a sanctuary city, and then you have a drug cartel operating out of it, and you're absolutely beyond belief, that just shows how unqualified for your job you are. And it looks like the entirety of the DEI woke world in politics is unqualified for their job. Michele Wu is a prime example. She's a flat-out racist, obviously. She hates the whitey, the round eye. She obviously does not monitor her own sanctuary cities. These people have no business being in politics whatsoever. Just look at Gavin Newsom. Look at the disaster that's going on over there. And I'm going to say it again. Had the Democrats done their job, this fire would have been contained and everything would have been much better off than it is. But they hadn't. The Democrats let down the entirety of California. They let them all down. And all they're doing is pointing the fingers at everybody else. And give it enough time, and somehow this is going to be Donald Trump's fault. Donald Trump started the fire. He started the fire. The reservoirs were empty because of Donald Trump. He stopped the rains in California. It's Donald Trump's fault that there's no water in the reservoir. Somehow it's going to be Donald Trump's fault. They're all incompetent. That's why they lost. They lost everything. And after this, if the people in California do not get rid of their Democratic politicians over there, then they get what they deserve. I hate to see these people getting burned out of their homes. Never should have happened. Never should have happened. And had you had Republican leadership, this would not have happened. And this is my advice for California. Next time your governor comes up, whatever you do, do not vote for Kamala Harris. That'll be a Chicago repeat. Get out one idiot and put in somebody worse. Getting out Gavin Newsom and putting in Kamala Harris. You're just backing up. You write in Ron DeSantis. Then you pay him whatever you need to come over there and fix your state. Then California will be a great place to be.